So, all right, cool beans. All right, so our Wilco website. At the very top, we have masks must be worn over the nose. I am a stickler for the over the nose thing because your nose, what do you have in it? You have a whole bunch of snot in your nose, and that's mucousy. So masks over nose at all times as such. Boop, boop, boop. La da da. I actually wear ribbons on mine. So all of my masks have little ribbon extenders. If you guys interested in a ribbon extender, then just shoot me in a chat that you're like, yeah, Miss Leslie, I like that idea. Because then it's never on my ears and it's taut enough to be able to go on my nose. When you want to come to Wilco, and we'll schedule that out, you're going to hit this screening button. This screening button is going to pop you to our COVID medical screen form. Okay. You are going to complete this form if you are coming from your home straight to Wilco. So if for some reason you stopped at your building first and you had a medical screen at your building, you don't need to double dip it, but you do need to have a screening form before you enter Wilco. And again, that needs to be arranged with Miss Alessi for you to do so. So here's some photos. There's ISB updates about COVID, whatnot. We have a Twitter page, and then here's our YouTube channel as well. So that link should bring you to our YouTube channel. So I have one of our students, old students, came visited us last week. So she kind of gave a few words of wisdom. There's me unpacking the Wilco folder. There's also going to be a video, intro video for me. And then I did a video for Google Classroom. So that's all in there, okay? That's the homepage, pretty basic. Program overview. This is where you're going to find our syllabus and all of that paperwork. There's also that introductory email to let you know about our animal collection. Right now, you guys are pretty hands-off with the animal collection as far as cleaning, so that's kind of exciting. But we are socializing with the animals right now. Normally, that's not the case. Normally, socializing comes after, but because it's only me here and you guys are few and far between, we are handling them more often. Here's our course syllabus. I'm still working on updates. And then if you're ever wondering what skills we learn, in an ideal world, this right here, this NAFTA veterinary assistant skills, this is what our course is based off of, okay? So that's eventually like, it's a whole bunch of skills, but that's what we're shooting for. So this is a veterinary assisting program. No, you do not get certified as an assistant, unfortunately, but we do teach you quite a few of the skills, and we do get points for JJC as far as your application process if you're interested in being a certified vet tech for their program. So vet assisting and vet technician are two separate things. I will never call us vet techs because we are not. And then your instructor, here's my little intro video so you guys can watch that later. Guardian corner. This is going to be important for you to go over with your parent or your guardian, whoever is your adult. Again, this is a letter that I kind of wrote prior to the first one. So this is some new information. Just an overview, but then all the paperwork, okay? So there is a lot of paperwork, and now it's all virtual paperwork. So we have a Wilco student registration form. If you looked at your agenda for this morning, that is one of the assignments to complete. You can either complete this form online with your parent or guardian. You're going to need them because there's doctor information in here. If you want like a PDF version and you're able to print it out, that same thing, this is here. So those are the same things. So you can choose one, okay? Whatever's easiest. If you decide to print it and handwrite it, make sure it's very legible, then you can either mail it to the school, email it to school, fax it to the school. I have the fax number is down in there somewhere, okay? For those of you that are going to be coming into the building, if you're able to print this permission for animal exposure form, then print it, sign it, you and your parent or guardian, and I would say have them hit the I do. If you have your Wilco folder, you have that paper in your Wilco folder though. So you don't need to print a second copy. You just go in your Wilco folder and it's going to be in there for you, okay? So, but that is there. Bring this on like the first day that you join us, then that way you can handle the animals the first day that you're here. Do any of you, if you guys don't even answer, like if you have allergies, there's some forms right here that you're going to need to fill out if you need medication on site. So we do have rabbits, and I am deathly allergic to the rabbits. So we have a vent. We have an air filter in the animal room. We just put a vent in the animal room. And then I even wear my mask when I'm working with the rabbits because it does help with the allergens. And I take my allergy medicine. So if you do, it's cool. Just make sure you fill out those forms. And then we also have our student handbook. This is one of those that you will need to print out. There's 2 sides to it. You, as students, will sign the top portions of both sides, and then your guardian will sign the bottom portion of either side. We do take videos. Some of you may have already noticed we have a TikTok account and our Twitter and our Instagram and our Facebook, and now we're doing this YouTube channel. So if your parent or guardian, it is, when you sign this handbook, it is an automatic photo release form for use in our educational websites or domains. If you have a severe issue with it, then have somebody handwrite and say, nope, and my child is not going to be used in anything. If you are in the classroom and you're like, hey, Miss Leslie, I don't want to be in a photo, you can also tell me and I'll respect that. Okay. But that's the handbook. Then this is how to get into your Infinite Campus. Okay, so pretty soon we're going to have this grade start to pop out. That's how you do that. And then this is our online registration or online payment form. So we have a $30 required dues, right? So right here, we have $30 are required. So you can use the link here, and I'll put the RevTrack vet assisting link into our website as well later. But your parent, your guardian, you guys can just pay online. Once you do, you get our swag bag. Our swag bag's pretty cool. I don't have a swag bag close at hand, but I'll do an unpacking a swag bag video and you'll be able to see that. Once you do pay your dues, then you'll get your swag bag. The dues are for the animal care. We used to do field trips. This year we're going to do virtual trips. So it's also for that experience. And we'll talk more about FFA. FFA is $20 optional due. But if you have a free lunch, then that fees can be reduced. So we do have, for students that qualify for free lunch, then we have a waiver of those fees. So you would just have to print and fill out that application. Here's that fax number I was talking about, so you can fax it over or email it or just print and return to the school. So then your $30 would be waived if you are eligible for free lunch at your school. So that's all the guardian stuff. Student corner. We have that screening form, right? So before you come in, you need to do this. I have it in that. If you click it, it opens it, or you can just do it from here. There's our calendar. So if you guys are ever wondering, right, you locked out of your Wilco account, but you still have this website, here's all of our information for our events. So the calendar is posted here for you, so you can have that reminder always. And then here's your Unpacking Your Wilco folder. I look super scary. Didn't mean to look super scary, but I do. So that's that. Everyday link checks are just that, every day. You're going to be using these pretty much. So here's the link to your Wilco account, and then your @Dove videos. So we're going to use @Dove our industry guidelines and training videos. They're pretty awesome. And then here's Remind, if you guys, I know some of you already opened that. And then here's FFA. And the AET is a website that we use to log all of our animal experience in the classroom and out of the classroom. And we're also going to use it, I think, to log our hours that we're using, that we're spending on our curriculum. That way you guys can start to better manage your time to see, hey, I've been spending an average of 5 hours a week on veterinary assisting, and I've been spending an average of 2 hours a week on my English. So you guys can use it with your other classes as well. Like if you want to log all of your different classes that you're doing work in, or if you want to just do it for vet assisting, that's fine too. But it'll be a cool kind of management system. And then here's some other study sites. We have the Wilco website, Quizlet, Study Blue's cool online flashcards, and then FFA scholarships. So if nothing else with FFA, you spend $20 and then you have a whole slew of scholarships you can apply to. Right. Then we have a day in the life. I will be putting up my instructional plan. So I will be putting up a weird looking spreadsheet that has daily plans on it. So if you want to work ahead, or if you're like, hey, I'm on a B day today, but I know that there's like people at Wilco or there's assignments, so what am I going to do? You can come here to this A Day in the Life, and you'll be able to see, like, on this day, this is the plan. On that day, that's the plan. So that way you can kind of start to see what it's going to look like. I'll do last week, this week, and next week. So there'll be a 3-week tier for you, so you can see and always kind of keep up with that work. And then I am going to start an alumni page that's still kind of under construction, but there's Cassidy's visit to us is in there. And then industry resources looks horrible, and it's just a few different sites. So when we start to do some research, you've got a good kind of link hit up right away of some things that are going to be helpful and useful for you.